You're listening to the Odo Show podcast, your source for real cleaning talk and tips. Presented by Odoban, the original odor eliminator since 1980. Here are your hosts, Val and Dave.
This is the Odo Show, and guys, this week we are talking about germs at the gym. It is good to be back with you guys. You know, it is almost 2 months into the new year, and I'm still hanging on to my New Year's resolutions desperately. I've been going to the gym. I'm trying to eat right. It's killing me, but I am all about fitness this year. How about you, Val?
I'm into fitness. I'm going to eat this cheeseburger.
You're killing me. That cheeseburger smells so... You know I'm still on a diet. Why are you doing this to me? God, that looks good.
It's fitness. I'm putting fitness in my mouth.
You're fitting a cheeseburger in your mouth. I got you. Are you dieting or are you just eating cheeseburgers this year?
That is my diet.
That is...
No, actually, I'm following the Noom diet. And it's really helped. Yeah.
So it's going well for you.
4 pounds down.
You know, I like to eat. I try to eat right, but boy, I eat too much. And, going to the gym, a lot of people don't like to go to the gym because of the germs and stuff and all the stuff you run into there, right?
and having to do something.
I saw somebody say one time, everybody wants the big muscles, nobody wants to pick up the heavy weights. Yep. That's how it works. But guys, if you're going to go to the gym, you're going to work out, you got to be careful and watch out for the germs there. So there's some really nasty places at gym. Tonight, we've got the top 5 germiest places at the gym and how you can watch out for them to protect yourself, because we don't want you to stop going. We just want you to make sure you're okay and aware of it. So
that's right. We're not telling you this to give you an excuse not to go.
No. So the first one is, of course, the first place you go, the locker room. You know, it's hot, it's moist, there's sweaty people all over, half of them are missing half their clothes. You can bet there's germs and stuff. As a matter of fact, I saw a study recently where they did a test and 70% of the bacteria and germs they found in the gym, in the locker room, were pathogenic, meaning they're bad for humans. 70%.
That's a lot.
It is a lot.
And that is scary.
You know, we've talked in the past about good bacteria versus bad bacteria. That is a really high ratio of bad bacteria. So if you're in the locker room, keep your sandals on. You know, make sure you're sitting on a towel, not directly on the bench, if you know what I mean. And just be aware of what you're touching. That's the big thing.
Right. And, most of your gyms have these rules where you're supposed to clean off the equipment, and the machines. Yeah. I do see people doing that at the gym, but I've never seen anybody cleaning the handles on the free weights or, the bars.
The weightlifting equipment.
Yeah.
Yep. That is the number 2 spot, is all the handles on the weightlifting stuff. Because, it's busy. Nobody has time to take the disinfectant and spray down the handles. If you've got time, the travel size Odobands are fantastic for that. But, gyms are busy. A lot of times you don't. So you want to make sure and sanitize your hands, wash your hands after handling any of the free weights. Or, one of my favorites, take a hand towel like this that's very easy to tell the different sides and decide which side is the dirty side and which side is the clean side. If you got to wipe your face, wipe the sweat off, use the clean side. Always touch the dirty side with your hands that have been on the weights. And if you've got to put something down on a weight bench, put it dirty side down. That way you always know the clean side's the only thing that touches your bare skin.
Very smart.
I try, Now, the third spot is actually the other equipment you were talking about.
The cardio equipment.
The cardio equipment, specifically the treadmill and the exercise bike. Now, the treadmill, people, either you're running on the treadmill, you've got all kind of stuff on their shoes, they've walked through, who knows what. It gets on the treads, then it gets on the handles, it gets on the screens. Make sure you sanitize that. Now, the exercise bike, the worst part on that one is the seat or the saddle. And we're not even going to talk about that. We're going to let your imagination go wild.
Mental picture.
Yeah, not so good on that one.
On number 4, okay, now we're talking exercise mats or yoga mats. All gyms do have those available, but they don't clean them, I don't believe. And who wants to do downward dog in somebody else's sweat, So bring your own.
Bring your own mat. Now, I went down to the gym we've got here at the office, which is a pretty nice little gym.
It is.
And found one of the gym mats from the office down there, and it's got hair and fur, and there's a big brown spot. I need some Odoban. That's disgusting.
You need Jesus.
So once you work out and you're ready to head for the house, you throw all your gear back in your gym bag. And that's number 5, because all the clothes you've worn at the gym and sweated in and rubbed all over all those gym surfaces are now going to be in the bag right next to where your street clothes were. So always try to have separate compartments for your street clothes and for your gym clothes, and wash that gym bag often, people. You know, those germs are just going to hang around in there if you're not washing it.
So we have steps on how to stay healthy. First of all, like any public place, wash your hands often.
That's the best thing you can do, whether you're talking about germ gyms or flu or anything else, is wash your hands. Hot water, soap, do it frequently, and use a little hand sanitizer now and then. It never hurts. Now, the second thing is if you've got open cuts or wounds, abrasions, anything like that, make sure you cover them with a Band-Aid. You know, our skin does a real good job of keeping these germs outside of our bodies, but if you've got a cut, you've got a break in that protection system, and suddenly those germs can get right into your body. So make sure and keep those covered.
If your gym does not have a solid, specific plan in place for cleaning, you know, if you go and you ask them, you know, what is your plan, and they just look at you like,
what?
Yeah.
Maybe you should find another gym in that case. If you're paying them and they're not cleaning the machinery and disinfecting everything, what are you paying them for? So check out the YouTube channel. Until we see you guys next time, make life fresh.
Thanks for listening to The Odo Show, presented by Autobahn. If you've enjoyed this episode, please leave us a review and subscribe so you'll never miss an episode. Until next time, make life fresh.